we will move on to the next presenter here. You don't have to feel bashful, you know. It's okay to just add to a comment, but that's all right. We'll build on the discussion here. The second presenter is Mr. Peik Stenlund, who is the co-founder and director of Pamoja Cleantech, also from Sweden. Please join me in welcoming Peik.
Yes, hello everyone. Thank you for this beautiful opportunity. And I would like to actually comment on this question that was asked here at the beginning. So what is a smart city? And for me, a smart city is flexible, intelligent, and holistic. So obviously that means that many solutions can fit into that definition. But I'm going to shed some light on how we think of a concept around a smart campus. So we are part of a Swedish delegation here, and we are in a position there where we lead a consortium of Swedish innovations. We are calling this concept E4T microgrid concept, and it's based on a polygeneration platform. So I founded a company, Pamoja Cleantech AB. We have developed a smart circuit breaker that controls a variety of renewable energy systems. Among them, the company Inversol works on cutting-edge technology for Stirling engines. We have set up a collaboration with Tezpur University in Assam, and this is our first endeavor in India. So we're looking at solving some of the challenges that were presented by the leadership at this university to us. So the university currently runs on fossil fuel, diesel-powered backup generation and relies on a very unstable national grid supply. So we found this very interesting. So on one hand, this sort of presents a great opportunity to think of the entire campus as a small town. At the same time, it gives us a living lab for testing maximum introduction of renewable energies in this grid. So what we're looking at is a polygeneration of biomass, heat, and power, solar PV, and a network of smart batteries. Now, this system is at a scale of 1 megawatt, roughly. But I believe that this project can demonstrate something that is relevant for any larger network, even at national level. So at the heart of the system, we deploy these smart circuit breakers on the low voltage grid. And this allows us to, on one hand, measure voltage, current, and frequency, and establish patterns or identify patterns at the very edge of the grid. So normally a DNO would not understand what happens at that end. And at the household level, we have, of course, the deployment of smart meters, but we're very focused on understanding how can we not only understand the data or the energy that flows through the low voltage end, but also control it. So if we look at, here. Seems to be a mix-up of slides here. Yes. Okay. Well, in any case, I can tell how this works. So basically, we deploy this on different parts of the grid, and this establishes a network of load management units across the network. That means these units communicate over a mesh network wirelessly using radio signals to transmit data. Now, this is quite interesting also in terms of wider deployment of sensors across the cities. So this sort of mesh network can be used for instant transmission of data. Instant transmission of data across the city. So also integrating deferrable loads behind the meter can communicate over the same mesh network. So we developed this starting off with looking at the very problem of outages. So we started off with grid networks in rural regions, but very quickly understood that this has relevance for any network. So our software algorithms actually analyze the data and can mitigate some of the transient faults that occur. So on a millisecond basis, what normally takes a manual operation where we send out, where DNO sends out a O&M team to the actual fault location, we can mitigate with software mitigation. So the system reads off the level of the network, analyzes it quickly, and takes 3 attempts to make the system live again. So around about 10 to 15% of the systems in our own networks can be mitigated with software currently. So I think this is a bit of a game changer, and I see already trends that many of the larger players are moving into also deploying more distributed intelligence towards the low voltage grid network. So I invite you to follow our journey. We are just getting started this collaboration, and we intend, or vision for the product in Assam, what the Tesper University is to create a platform for learning and integrate with research on one hand at the Tesper University, but also towards tech transferred from smart grid research at the KTH University in Stockholm. So we believe that this will be an interesting demonstration, and I invite you to learn more about it, and potentially also, if you'd like to know more, very welcome to take part in the inauguration, which will happen later this year. Thank you very much.